Okay, go ahead.
We good?
Yep.
More garbage.
So at 6 o'clock, we'd like to call the meeting to order. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Let's start quickly. Let's go around the room and introduce ourselves.
Mayor Mario Panero, NIC. So, right.
Oh, James, Bentley.
Marcus.
Oh, Marcus.
And you're with you, Marcus?
Volunteer.
Volunteer? Great, thank you.
Brandon Williams, and I'm volunteer.
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 I knew you were gonna say that.
Hi, Denise White. I'm with the Mom Lakes Cart Club, the golf cart.
Great. We need to talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm Elizabeth, I'm the mom.
You're-
We're
I
friends.
thought you were your sister. So I can see where you get the good looks from.
Oh, thanks.
I'm Ken Melville, volunteer from.
Jeez, nobody showed up.
This is Nancy. Nancy. Are we going to start down at the other end?
Yeah, Carlos Andres of Public Safety Committee.
Carlos.
And Carter Rodriguez, Public Safety Committee.
Pedro Fiallo.
Jerry Carreras, Parents Committee, American Legion, and anything else, mental health.
I'll leave about that.
Kathy Quintana, volunteer coordinator.
And Calvin Gonzalez, volunteer.
And I'm a social volunteer.
Awesome. Thank you all so much for coming. We're gonna call out our roll call. Oh, I'm sorry, too. Please.
volunteer.
Great, thank you for coming. Thank you. If you'll, take a moment to pledge allegiance to the
Right.
flag. Carlos, if you would lead us in that, please.
Thank you.
To the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's have a moment of silence. Okay, please be seated. Number 4 on our agenda list would be the public comments. Do we have any public comments? To that thing? You want to hear anything additional they would like to share outside the meeting? You'll get another chance if you don't have any number. Any order of business deferral, additions, deletions? We're good there?
Yes, also for the record, we have Alexander Munoz is a volunteer on Zoom, so he's here.
Okay, thank you. Let's review the minutes from last, we have any minutes to last meeting, I don't believe we took minutes to the subcommittee meeting. Okay. Okay, let's start with talking about the staging area, and we can begin from the beginning and try to reenact what we're going to do from the time we show up in the morning, the time that you do show up, and wherever we show up. So, the volunteer?
No.
Are you from the honor society?
There's a lot of honors, the ones that help you with the plan.
I don't.
That's
That's what happens on this. Okay, so Isabel, maybe you could lead us in this. We're gonna review the staging area, how we set up, what time we're gonna meet?
The committee discussed meeting at 7 at the last meeting. So Al and I were discussing and we're just not gonna meet at town hall this year. I think we're gonna meet over at registration.
We're gonna meet registration. Okay, I have one quick question with the setup. There's planned, I don't see her here tonight, but if Judy, said that from Judy from Porter's Produce, we're supplying water and we're also going to bring water into the chamber, the meeting room.
Right.
I believe, is it part of the layout aisle to bring?
So I have copies here, if you
Yeah.
want them, but they were sent to Judy.
Yeah.
As well.
Okay, will someone be available that could let her in and drop the water off?
Larry, depends, depends who we're gonna use, because the one we had from saying was gonna be 6 inches.
Yeah, but
No, but it's, we're talking about the one here too.
Okay, so we need to come back to that.
What
Yeah,
time?
this is.
Well, here's the thing, we're gonna make a decision in a few minutes as to which catering company we use for the luncheon. If we go with Mission Barbecue, then there's no water, so Judy from headquarters, Judy's gonna supply the water for that. And we're gonna need to let her in to the The room will have them all
Oh, when, is that, the day of the parade?
early in the morning, yeah.
Okay, the day of the parade, I'm taking care of the sponsor area, so I can let her in.
Okay.
At, 8 AM, I don't know if she wants to be here, I mean, very good or not. But 8 AM is 2 hours before the parade ceremony.
Yeah, that'll be the same time that we'll start the water wall
Okay.
over by the Leah.
Military.
This is all home town. With comments. Coffee pastry, are we able to gather anything from Pedro as far as a coffee station?
No, they don't ask me anything. Yeah. I
Yeah,
can check,
We're
I can check. Anyway, depends who we use it because we have reserve.
We're talking about in the
For
morning.
the Monday
during the
morning?
stadium.
Okay, I check with, if you want it with, I didn't know it. I can check with Vicky Bakery. Or
Okay.
Emmy. See?
For coffee.
I'm pretty sure I have it. Go Vicky, okay.
Pedro, could you give me a call tomorrow or something or a message?
Yes, sir.
To me tomorrow.
Definitely I will.
Confirm
Call me in the morning.
So that's coffee and pastries, I'm asking something to the program.
it. Yeah, coffee and pastry for the staging area. in the morning.
You wanna call it, yeah. You
If
want?
you can call her, that's great. Yep. I know she always says yes, so.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about, how we're going to, the staging area first thing in the morning. The lineup itself, the flags, the positioning of the different groups, the bands and everything. Who's going to do the positioning of the flags and set up the registration desk?
So I can have, staff drop off. I was gonna send 5 tables, but then I was looking here, maybe a little less. For the staging area. The 6 foot, there's a 6 foot rectangle one.
So then we're gonna have coffee and pastries and stuff.
See if we can find you here.
This one. They usually have a $3 for the registration, and then I was like, 2 more for the station. Just do that.
Most waiting for us.
Yeah, one of those is like-
But then put a second table for the pastries. And then you need tables at the water stations. That's all.
That I have to check if we can get stuff, because we're limited. Traffic and stuff. I already know what them to do. So I will ask them.
But we're gonna do the table of registration. with the
For you.
chairs, And then we'll use the chairs and we'll check the water station as well.
But to confirm the registration area, definitely need 2 tables. And then obviously make sure 6 chairs or something.
If we have a volunteer with another truck, will that be helpful?
Yeah, the thing is, I only have 1 staff member.
We still have volunteers that we can move up.
Yeah, if you have, then yeah, we can just grab them from here. Following that, we have to transfer.
That's fine. I have a truck, we could transport them, so just be here. What
And that we divide, so
Correct.
they do the registration area, you guys do the water station.
Right, so what time would you want to see you at?
I'll be here 8 AM.
So what time is registration?
Registration starts at 8. At 8.
Kimberly, you've got all,
I can meet you here at 7:30.
That's
you got the
what-
registration, you got the paperwork, you got all the things you need to get through your hours and everything.
Yep, if you're-
Yeah,
Mhm.
Pardon?
Do you need money?
I don't know where. Oh, maybe I do. I
Don't
don't.
you give me at least 2 volunteers to meet, at 7:30, just help me to.
At 7:30.
Yeah.
Well, Mario, we have bell volunteers.
Oh, we do?
So would you be able to be here at, is it?
7:30?
7:30?
Perfect, there, that way we can.
Carlos?
get them.
Yeah, and you need an additional truck, I have a truck as well.
We can divide and conquer just 3 ways, that way we get it done.
Yeah.
quick.
Okay,
You're gonna bring your antique truck?
Volunteers.
Willie,
got it.
as far as, chairs. We're gonna need chairs for the float. Will they come from the same place as the tables?
I got the chairs for the float,
The other chairs?
for the float, yeah.
Where are they gonna be and how they're gonna go on the float?
Hmm?
How are we gonna coordinate getting them on the float? Is that taken care of? The volunteers to do that?
Bringing their own. So I need someone, once I get there.
How many chairs you got? How many chairs you got?
25.
25 chairs? Thank you, Gary.
Yeah, you want to just meet here at 7:30, Gary, then just, we divide them into 3 trucks that we're gonna separate all of them to, that way we don't have to.
I'm gonna bring him, drive him over to where we're assembling the float, which will be right there on
The
67.
registration.
For the registration area? I would.
It's like-
pass
like I
by-
say,
If anything, we just pass by,
the
take a
old
picture of it.
building.
Oh, you're taking care of grabbing, like, you're bringing your own chairs? I guess that's what I.
Yeah,
wanted
oh,
to
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
While we're still in the registration, is that gonna be on the sidewalk or is it gonna be under the bank?
It's gonna be the same place as last year,
The bank area.
Into the building.
behind the building. There's a little area where the building
Sidewalk.
You
There
know,
used to,
No, not the
there used to be
Oh,
before.
on the backside of the building.
against the
Yeah,
building,
sorry,
that's
that's right.
the entrance way.
Yeah.
Right in front of everybody.
So we can't use that.
It's an urgent care.
Yeah.
So.
No, no, no,
Usually
that's-
where the
that's
palm
the-
trees are.
The building where we were last.
Where
time.
where
It's
we
very
need
rough.
basically, where the.
It started raining
Yeah,
and we had to move everything.
On the street, on Bull Run, we
Mhm.
can't use that anymore because we have to leave it open for the urgent care. And as a matter of fact, the smaller vehicles that are gonna line up have to line up, that's what the police officers let us line up right off the curb, the smaller vehicles, but the large floats cannot line up on Bull Run.
The
We'll
large,
line up on 67.
large vehicles, and the floats, the large vehicles and such and so. Okay, so we're all set as far as the staging areas for the different groups that's gonna be set up. Flags are gonna be there. We're gonna just distribute, as we did last year for the tags to the organizations and where they're assigned to. We also have it set up to volunteer to coordinate with Charles, as far as, you know, bring the copy of the card that they approach the stand, and we'll come back into that when we get to it again. Okay. There's porta potties.
Confirm three, I think
Three.
there's three of them, and they're handicap accessible, or the toilets in the same location.
Okay, now, how many people do you think are gonna be there?
The town hall's open.
There's only 3 porta potties, so we might have to cut back on the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much should I do?
Irrigation.
There's
a lot of irrigation.
Hi, please, volunteer, right?
Yes.
Come in, how's it? Okay,
No,
okay, let's talk a minute about the vehicles. Who is here from the golf carts?
Denise White, right over here.
Denise?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, how many golf carts do we have?
I could think I don't know who coordinated it, but I have a company called JJJ Customs that was also lending out golf carts for your VIPs. Who did they speak to? Was it you, Ilo?
Yeah, so I'm sorry, you had told me that it was Denise, but I had a name and it was JJ Custom, so I thought. it
That's
was-
Genesis. She's
Okay.
the owner of.
So you guys
that
are
company.
working together on
She's one of my members of the
Okay.
club, so I just connected you guys.
Okay, perfect.
I was
So
just
just
wondering.
from what I have from her end, is that she was gonna give us. I believe it was 6 or 8 golf carts.
Oh.
Now, the golf carts, I asked her for more if possible, which is fine, we'll take it. But just so we're all aware, the golf carts are gonna be for the committees. The elected officials, we do have Jeeps for Miami Exotic. So
Okay.
it's, but regardless, we do need the golf carts. And I told her that I would include her logo as part of the car decal, so that we honor her as a sponsor.
Okay, and
We need to coordinate the drop off of the golf carts into the staging area.
With my understanding is that they come with drivers, right? That's what she told me.
and that's something you have to confirm with her.
Yeah, she told me, I have it in an email, that they were gonna provide their own drivers. So therefore, the committees are limited to 3. Because it's a driver and then the 3 passengers of the committee. And they know to be there at 8 AM at registration area. So the committee members just need to check in registration area and they will get their feet.
What I'm trying to do, so we have the 6 or 8 golf carts, whatever show up, we're also gonna need the vehicles from
Miami Legal.
all of them.
Yeah.
And how many of those vehicles?
So, just to put you guys in, I spoke to Fred, not so long ago, earlier today, and he told me that he's gonna give us 9 Jeeps. The Jeeps are for our mayor and council, and we do have representatives on the Lucio attending, so a Jeep for him as well.
We also have Rene Garcia, the mayor of Hialeah. They can use one car.
Well, I don't.
He already said it before. He was coming.
I don't, I sent them an email and they never confirmed for me, so I do not have a Jeep for them.
So you don't have a Jeep for them?
The only one that confirmed was Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart, but he told me that they were not coming to the parade part, they were coming to the ceremony. And so we have extra golf carts if.
That's what I was trying to ask.
Yeah,
Because they all can go, what, is it commissioner?
my only concern is that now I don't have a decal permit, but they.
No, they don't
never-
need it.
But I'm just letting you guys know,
If they don't answer.
because he'll be the only elected official that will not have one. And, yeah,
You don't take purpose, you know?
Who's gonna pick up the car?
Those elected
Pardon me?
officials in-
Who's gonna pick up the car?
Pick up the cars, good question.
Or they're gonna drop it off?
so Fred is going to have his staff drop it off here in town hall, drop off all the vehicles in town hall.
Or the city here.
In town hall, Saturday night, because that police can. watch the vehicles. So Saturday night, so I will tell the elected officials that they have to pick up the Jeep just here in town hall and drive it to registration. But what we need from you guys is we need one person that will be responsible for collecting the keys from Fred's staff Saturday night.
Okay, one question on this. The key Saturday night. Okay, in the past, we've had the cars, ready in the staging area so they could get in line when the parade starts. It may, unless the cars are put there early before everything fills up, there may be difficulty in coordinating that. So my suggestion would be to get the cars in the staging area, by 8 o'clock.
We can do that early.
Yeah, we're gonna be there at 7:30, so.
I'll be here at
we're,
7.
You guys can drive the cars over?
Yeah, we just need to
We-
coordinate with whoever.
But then whoever.
Who's gonna turn it in with the keys?
That's the person that needs to be there Saturday evening to receive the keys and has to be there then.
What time are they dropping,
Sunday morning.
what time are they dropping the cars off?
He just told me Saturday evening, so whenever I give him the name, then I can, I can put you guys in contact.
I can hold the keys. I
We-
mean, I'm
we
gonna be
could-
here with you.
Right, so
Or they can just bring the keys back to the dealership and you pick them up at the dealership, that would work.
the dealership won't be open at that time.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah,
Can we
So I can
coordinate
meet
that?
them here at Saturday evening.
because it would be better, we just get started really early, just get it, I mean.
If not, I'm breaking a screw.
What's that about that shit?
No, everything sounds great. What about the signs for the golf course and the?
So there's signs that were made for the golf carts, which have the committee names, and so they're the ones that are gonna be using the golf carts, and then we have a different size made for the Jeeps, which are the elected officials.
What about the grand marshal?
And for the grand marshal, I do have a vehicle for I do have a Jeep for the grand marshal.
Yes.
Uh,
There, sorry to interrupt you. Denise has a question about the golf carts.
On top of the 8 that Genesis, we might have 15 golf carts of our own coming. Do they need to register? What time would you like them to meet? What time are we taking off? Just like,
We can take the extras just in case, but look, it sounds like we already have an extra on this issue.
And I was actually like.
So she's talking about, you're talking.
We have 15 golf carts of our members where they're.
Are they registered golf?
Yeah,
They're part of like a club and they just want.
Yeah, they wanna be in the
Right,
parade.
well, that's what I was told.
What's the, that's okay?
Yeah, that's fine,
Well, they should go to the staging area. They should go to the staging area and they could, assign them an area in the parade. And how can we coordinate? it?
We just like last year.
Just have to.
The earlier, the earlier the better.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, because the later you come, the more kids that are all over the place and
Right.
it makes it more difficult.
We'll assign an area, we'll assign an area for them in the staging area where they can go ahead.
For the
and-
golf cart.
When they go to registration, they'll tell them where to go as they
So
arrive.
go to registration.
Yeah, the registration does, and then they'll guide you.
It'll probably be
Veterans
roped
come
off
through parade.
the parking lot, but we'll see you coming in and then we'll let you in. So what, the earlier the better. So I guess like at 8.
Yeah, like.
And what time is okay.
Maybe
10.
there's someone that's-
10. I know it's kind of early, but it starts to
Okay.
fill up after 2.
And then,
registration.
William had mentioned that you guys were doing a best decorated contest for the carts.
They've done it in the previous years, I believe.
I don't know.
Did it last year.
Last year.
Today, we haven't discussed it, but that's on the committee, if you guys wanna take that on now. I don't.
I
think
just need
it's
to
really
notify them
Yeah.
before they start getting decorations if you're not.
We
gonna
did
do
that
it.
last year. We gave a prize last year for
Yeah.
the best decorated golf cart.
Mhm.
What do we need to get approval to give them a prize?
That's on you guys to.
You would have to,
discuss
you would have to get a sticker, a motion, and then you would have to, or you don't need to get a council approval because it's less than.
No, let's do it. Yeah, we can, I think, what did we give them last year?
I'm on.
Anyone know?
I want to say it was a trophy.
But sure.
Was it?
I think so.
A what?
I think it was a trophy.
I think the concern, and I'll bring this up just because Carlos had mentioned, I think the concern was that last year, that something with the contest was just not concrete,
Okay.
right? What you had mentioned in terms of like they had to wait around a lot or something.
Correct, that's what Denise was concerned, with,
Yeah.
but, you know, like how Kathy said, 2 hours, it gets really crowded, so.
Oh,
I
you
think-
about that too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought it was
Clocking at
regarding the
2 hours to
buses.
take off, but unfortunately with the air being so cluttered.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids get there wait for at least 2 hours to get out, so. Van is.
Okay.
Just
Mary.
a quick question, is the 15 golf carts in addition to the 8?
Yes.
Oh.
Gary, you said something?
Yeah,
So-
so
The color
I don't know
guards,
who's
they
coordinating
make
the
this, but I
carts,
got-
but because it's a large group.
Okay, that's coming up, the
Yeah,
color
put
guard.
together.
You guys are gonna be there?
we know how
Yes,
to
they're-
put together.
Amador and his group,
Yeah, there are 4.
right, they'll be leading the parade.
There are 2 from the lakes and 2 from the county.
Okay, perfect. As far as, an award for the best golf cart, I think we can probably arrange something.
The only thing is keep in mind, we have not promoted this to account. So now the only ones that are gonna know are that.
Which is.
So what's your
Oh, the golf cart.
suggestion?
Yeah, they own that space.
Yeah, that's their spaces.
So,
That's the thing route. You guys are the committee, so you can.
No, the problem is they need to know that because I was riding around Halloween, I saw about 25.
There was
Yes,
100.
yes,
So-
Well, I'm saying,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, yeah.
So I know,
And that's another
so
thing.
are you gonna have a limit of how many it's gonna be? And that's another thing, because, yeah, like I was here for 15 minutes, I saw 25, and you said it was over 100.
It's 113 golf carts that we have.
You won't get that many on Sunday because it's Sunday morning.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shelf the price right now because we really didn't prepare for it. We do, but our hearts are there with them and we appreciate you coming. Well, maybe down the road we can figure something out. for them.
So my point is, do we have unlimited space for them? We've talked about per 15, but it might be 75.
We're okay with first space.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Well, with the 25 golf carts, whatever, we're fine.
Okay. I mean, if you think I could bring my own prize for them, it's not
Yeah.
a big deal. I mean, that's something they look forward to, and they're putting a lot of effort into transitioning from their Halloween
Yeah, I saw something
decoration
out.
to 24 hours and Veterans Day.
Generally, who would be judging that? Whatever
I mean,
town
I
was
guess if
judging.
you'd like, you can get mayor, councilman, whoever you'd like.
yeah, and Larry, the way we did it for the car show,
Yeah.
you can literally just have the committee come up with, who's the best golf cart. And at that point, you announce it, you wanna put it on social media, you can put it on social media, the town.
Take pictures.
Carlos, can you help us with that?
Sure.
So, I mean,
have practice, right?
There you go.
I do that,
I'm gonna hang
that's what we can do about
my
coming
house.
up with a price. I think maybe $100 we could probably squeeze in somewhere. And I'm sure if for whatever reason, the Veterans Committee has a problem with it, I know the American Legion is right there to help us, right there. Okay, that was an affirmative, you
We'll always find a way.
Okay, what else do we need to cover as far as staging area?
Well, for pretty quickly to go back to the vehicles, then we also need someone Fred is gonna have his staff again, pick up the Jeeps when they're done Sunday, let's say 1 PM after the ceremony.
Okay.
So then there needs to be one point of contact, because he doesn't want his staff having to, go look for the 7 keys.
Take them back to the same.
Yeah, that way no one, you don't lose keys. One person handles
Yeah.
it.
And all the VIPs,
Yeah.
all the council members are all gonna have their own drivers, it's already been established.
No, the council needs to provide their own driver.
So I say they're gonna have their own drivers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, what about a driver for the Grand Marshal? What about a driver for the Ohio, whoever else is gonna be here? They can't be,
Again, I wanna be very clear though, I do not have confirmation from, what is it, from
Renee Garcia.
Mayor from,
Renee Garcia's office, so I don't have the detail for him, but again, we can either, if there's not an extra G. And the reason I say this is not all of our elected officials have even confirmed, but I always make sure to have one for them, because they last minute confirm. So if there's an extra, we can give it to him, if not, the backup would be a call. Just so we're all on the same page, and I guess that would be the case for any elected official that also did.
balls failed. We probably.
POWMIA,
Pardon me?
POWMIA.
POWMIA, we're having one of those.
Not doing.
Extra, again, because we're limited on vehicles, but I think we always make it a point to have it as part of the parade, so
Yeah,
can we do it on a golf cart?
Bring the flag.
Can we do it on a golf cart?
Yes, sure. I'll bring the flag.
Or we need to use the golf cart, I mean.
What bands do we have confirmed?
bands confirmed. We have, Barbara Bowman. We have American High School. Miami Lakes Middle School. HML has none.
Really?
I've called them
Miami
twice.
Lakes Middle
They
School.
emailed me though, so.
Oh, so I'm gonna put them in the lineup?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause I didn't think
You have
about
the
it.
space, do you have the space in the lineup, is that all taken care of?
Yeah, I read the lineup.
I think you have no additions.
And we have 4 ROTCs. And so we usually put one band, usually put one ROTC and one band together.
Right.
Excellent. That's great. We got a lot
North
of things.
Miami, Jackson,
HML.
American and HML.
Yeah,
Cause I may not have those on, we may not have. those on. So which one is verbal confirmation? Is Miami?
North Miami,
ROTC.
Jackson, both of them need a bus.
yeah, we have North Miami, I have my.
And then you have, American is gonna walk over and HML is gonna walk over.
Big,
Now, the parents drop them off though.
ROTC,
But no, they can drop them off here too.
Yeah, no, that's why they drop them off. Yeah, they drop them off. They drop them off at the state.
National Anthem singer, have that lined up.
Yes, but hold on, before we move on, North Miami and Jackson are gonna need,
A bus, one bus each.
I need the invoices, cause they have. no-
Okay, that's what I was trying to find out tonight, so I'll call the coordinator, tell him to send 2 invoices to you, tomorrow.
Okay, cause it's the same contract for both?
Hmm?
It's
Yeah.
the same okay, perfect.
Are any of these bands are going to stay afterwards for the ceremony, or we're gonna have a band at the ceremony?
I don't think that was requested of them.
I'm just asking, has it been requested, is something we should request, or are we beyond that?
It feels a little last minute, cause then you're having the kids stay for an extra.
All right, okay, I wanted to run it by you to see what.
But then the national anthem singer did confirm, and from our conversations, it was gonna be, she starts off the parade, right, with our color guard, with our police. And then she is also willing to stay to do it for the grand marshal ceremony. That's for the national anthem singer, and I got last confirmation from her today, so we should be good. Amador was gonna join us tonight, but he did tell me that they're not able to do the ceremony. They're only able to do the parade start.
This is still-
Amador from.
Oh, Amador.
Yeah. Officer Amador.
They're only able to do the parade
The
start, not the
parade
ceremony.
start. They cannot do it.
All right, so do we have anything planned for the end other than the speakers?
I know the congressman's gonna be here.
Yeah.
I brought a copy of last year's, because I do need updates on the text to see what you guys wanna add on. But obviously, it's gonna look a little different, because I think last year you guys had the younger Marines, if I'm not mistaken. So it's the welcome remarks, this is what you had last year, welcome remarks, national anthem, invocation, elected official, grand marshal, and closing remarks. So somebody, I do need somebody from the committee to update this text and send it. Based on what you guys, like, I don't, right, I don't even see anything for the. What do you call it? Presentation of colors, I don't even see it on. here.
We didn't do it.
Well, we don't, if we don't, we don't have, the only time schools play they take the colors. We have downloads.
That's what I'm saying, but I thought last year, Officer Armstrong told me you guys had something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then, like, they want to.
We don't have that.
Somewhere else.
You mean with
The other group. It's like the adult kids want to.
Yeah, anybody, priest, rabbi, volunteer? What, Gary, what about, from the American Legion,
What about it?
for the invitation,
Communication for whom?
for the preachers, did somebody say a prayer? Yeah.
The grand marshal ceremony. The, after the parade, is what he's asking.
Eastman, maybe we can do it.
That's what I'm thinking.
But, you just to introduce them? You mean?
Well, no, to have them come and do the invocation.
Well, the invocation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We,
You wanna give them a
call, this one.
That's what we do.
But
This
we
one, yeah,
have church
Jim.
of the Epiphany.
Pardon me?
We have the Epiphany is gonna be here marching, the Church of the Epiphany, the Episcopalian Church,
He's gonna be here?
they're gonna be here, they're in the lineup, they registered.
Will he do the invocation?
I don't know.
But
It
I'm
says
saying
it's a
that they're
mili-
gonna be here.
Yeah, let's talk to Ishmael first, then we back up. Talk to Ishmael, because he's a military guy, and he's, be probably more appropriate.
Who's gonna talk to
I'll talk to
you?
him.
Okay.
Gary?
You're gonna-
He's probably.
Or Chapel.
Okay.
Bring it right by Gary. Okay, so we're not sure on the drivers yet for the other cars. We may need a couple of drivers. A driver for the Grand Marshal's car, driver for, we may need a couple more.
Yeah, they would have to provide their own unless you guys are willing.
We have volunteers out, I'm sure we can pick up someone to drive.
Yeah.
It's not decided right now.
Speaking of volunteers on.
Yeah, also drive.
I'm not. I said, you see me drive.
Okay, all the signs,
No.
as far as all the signs,
Question.
yeah, man.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm going to be able to work the registration desk if you don't need me, but you need a driver, then I'll be a driver. I'm here to be wherever the heck you need to stick me.
Speaking of which, what time do you want volunteers? 7 o'clock?
You missed it.
I think 7:30 is fine. 7:30 is fine.
7:30.
Yeah. Because you got daylight savings too, so you're actually gonna be an hour, an extra hour of sleep.
I have a registration. And I'll finalize to see if they can get the registration.
So when with the trucks, I'll drop off and this.
That's what I need to know, because my volunteers are
Yeah.
here, so what time do you want us to work? Because I heard 9 o'clock.
Registration is different.
Is it-
Registration is 8 o'clock.
8
So we have
o'clock.
to be here, we
Okay.
asked the.
Where do I
participants to be
report
here
to
by
at 8 o'clock?
You can report to registration, which is gonna be
Here.
over, no, it's gonna be, where Plaza Mondale, the building, where we had registration last year.
You know where we meet, where they line up?
No, I didn't go to.
It's where, where it's the Chase building?
Yes, the old Chase Bank.
Yeah,
Where it's a tree in the corner. That's-
where you see the parking lot roped off, go in there.
But I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Just to go over one thing, are we all set as far as the police? The parking lot's going to be clear, nobody's personal cars are gonna be there,
Yes.
that's all taken care of.
Yeah, I spoke with the property manager from that building and the property manager from the residential building across the street. So, and they're letting all their tenants know that the parking lot is gonna be roped off Sunday morning, not to park their vehicles there.
And they're roping off the signs, the cones, all that stuff, that's all.
We're
So
roping
we'll
off
have
in the
about
morning.
20 cars in the morning. Right
Yeah,
there.
and I let them know that if they get stuck in there, they're gonna be able to come out, but it's gonna be a mission, like, there's gonna be kids there. But we're gonna be roping it off. It's on the inside.
Yeah, we need the yellow tape. Usually, Amador gives us the
Yeah.
yellow.
We can't drop up anything on,
You have the yellow tape?
Yeah.
Okay.
we can't do none of that setup on Saturday?
No. Because Main Street has been there, just activity going on, but they usually want, so that's an office building.
As far as the signs, all the signs that we need, we have everything now, or anything else?
We
need
have
to
the
print it off?
same parking signs as last year that we're gonna repurpose.
Registration desk, something high so they can see it.
Those flags, I can try to go into the closet with staff tomorrow to see. I saw the flags. My only concern is where they properly, you know what I mean? Like set aside with all the tools, but if they're not, then we can't use.
Last year, we stored them with everything.
Yeah. Okay,
'Cause
so they
they
should
were
be
taken
fine.
apart and everything was in there.
Separated into, okay.
Yeah, it's in a long
I've
box.
seen the
Yeah,
kit,
it's in
but
a-
I haven't gone in and checked the inside.
That's true, we did one Saturday, right, just to see how
Yeah.
quickly we can set them up, if you think we'll have time to set them all up on Sunday morning,
It's about 5 minutes per flag.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be here early, I mean.
Town hall is open.
Yeah, what?
So we can't, the thing is that we're limited on staff, so we don't have someone to come open town hall super early, because if not, we have to pay janitorial, come in early and do nothing for a few hours.
Don't they have to open the building because of the bathroom?
Right, but not at that time, like in previous years, we've opened it like at 6:30,
Alright,
at that time, we don't,
so now what time do they open it for the police?
for police.
Yeah, because police have to use that bathroom, there's no bathroom in their station.
No, but that police has access into their area. There's
Parties
bathrooms.
out there.
No, according to
Yeah.
the police use the bathroom here,
But they have access,
correct, but if they could have access, we had access before where you could come in.
yeah, but they weren't the ones opening up waiting for you guys to come in, I was janitorial,
I'm saying,
yeah.
At what time do you think?
I have janitorial coming in at,
for closing.
Who's got the property?
I try to write out.
They have a code in there. Try to figure the code.
what is the,
Get access to.
fingerprints.
I tried. It was really-
That's what I'm asking, if it's
And that's how I
anything
got
that's,
in,
we
because-
can just take it over. What we can do is, me and Isabel can take the stuff on the road, right? We'll just take it to you guys.
But you want to set up. Can we move it to the police
Right.
station if they're open early?
The thing is that they're not gonna let you in,
Yeah.
I think police on their own, each individual.
And
plan.
we take the flags.
On
with us.
Saturday.
Yeah,
Yeah, just take the flags with
Yeah.
us.
that's what, we don't want to pay somebody just for the sake of opening.
Correct.
Okay, if it's just for the sake of set.
What time are you here to,
In the whole
Saturday?
I have to get that stuff together.
Walkie-talkie.
Walkie-talkies, we should have, we just need a, charge them.
You're actually.
All right, and also the last thing, to mention again, the sign for the groups, if there's to get Charles and someone to run it up to Charles, we'll know who's up and who's open. That's all taken care of.
We haven't had enough index cards. Because last year we color coordinated the index cards with the section.
I'm gonna order some extras. Just in case.
Charles, you could then coordinate that.
Yeah. They'll make two, because they keep it in one.
You know, I gotta tell you, in case you've noticed, this man down here, Charles, is one hell of a good golfer. Who golfed at 81 the other day? His golf class, he is good. Charles, I gotta tell you. All right, okay, let's,
Someone told people to go. Do you-
By 7.
Yeah, do you have somewhere that, I know they have to show up at 7:30, but do you have them, do you need them specifically somewhere or just?
Well, at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, they can meet at the registration desk, so 9 o'clock, so that, we'll meet at the
We're gonna be
registration
at
desk.
8, they'll come at
yeah,
9.
you're gonna bring
Yes,
the
all of
chair
them.
set up,
Yeah.
table set up,
Yeah.
administration there.
Like the volunteers and the student volunteers.
Correct.
Adult volunteers be here as early as possible. So the student volunteers, you can meet at the registration desk at 9 o'clock. I'll send all the information to the WhatsApp group chat. With maps and screenshots, including where your parents can drop you off, because access is going to be blocked off. So there's only so far that you'll be able to go if you're getting dropped off. But I'll share all that information to the group chat.
And we got the shirts for the volunteers.
They are arriving tomorrow.
You got,
Yes,
you got a
already
lot of
already.
shirts to put on, so you can identify you as one of us.
Gary.
For the registration.
Yes.
The food banner from in the morning, from Biggie Bacon, about 50 people.
I think we normally do 100.
That's what we do, no, 50, last year we did 50.
It's just for staff, staff are participants, sometimes
It's
participants.
just for the people that work in the
That's
initial
why,
people.
that's why, last year we did 50. Yeah, it was big.
And coffee too, right?
Coffee, yeah, coffee and drink.
Just some plain black coffee too, they have all them stuff, you know. and black. Thank you. Nancy?
Question, you spoke about the church.
That morning, they'll just find out what they're doing.
In the past,
They're at the water station.
I was, in the past, as chair of public safety, I was the only one that would pretty much come, so I would wear my shirt. But now, because we're here together, there's a few of us, would you rather we wear these shirts, or do you want us to wear these?
I think the
The
committee
bench
members,
shirts.
I think it'd be appropriate for the committee members to wear their committee shirts. Okay, then the volunteers would have their shirts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clear that up for us, because there's more of us here. It's just- Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's talk about lunch for a minute. We have two companies that basically have given us offers for lunch. And let me pass this back to Pedro. Pedro, if you explain what Sage is going to do for us. And Charles, you would tell us what the other one is, what the costs are, and then we can take a vote and decide which one and get that. Yeah, Pedro, you want to start?
That the other one, Carol?
Yeah.
This is for the lunch after the parade in the room down here, so. Pedro, you want to?
Okay, well, what they asked me for, I asked them is, they will give us the luncheon, complete luncheon, okay, with pork and then, chicken steak. And also they will give us water. Plus they will give us cookies, for dessert.
Is this box lunch or is this
Box lunch, completely individual, it's individual, very right to figure out, 150. And they charge you $1,500.
And Pedro, what do we get from Mission Barbecue?
a mission barbecue for 125. The meats are pulled pork, pulled chicken, baked beans, coleslaw, sliders, cornbread. Cornbread, and they have 3 servers. And for 125, with the tax included, they want 24.37.
$2,436. And the other one is how much?
$1,000 less.
$50,000 less.
But that's a box.
That's a box lunch as opposed to.
They're gonna have 3 servers standing behind
behind.
standing behind the tray. And we're supporting a local bit.
And which one's the local business?
Yeah.
This one?
Okay,
They always have-
let's, I think we need to take a quick vote on that in the room, we'll decide on that. How many want to go with with save, with the
Sorry,
box
who?
lunch with dessert, save all that money? Right, if you count on that, raise your hand. Volunteers, you can raise too. You can
It's the first one.
I don't think you're Sergio. I don't think you have to say it's down any further.
We might not, it's gonna cost money.
Was the other quote? The other was barbecue?
Yeah, the other one was barbecue.
They won't eat.
I think Sergio is the winner. So, payroll coordinate that with
I talked to
Sergio.
them.
Well, we need to send a check.
Yeah, we had to vote. Yeah.
I gave it to I to that team.
The barbecue sounded good.
So lunch will be
That's
decided.
to I. No,
Thank you.
Okay, so in that case, we won't need the additional water brought in.
that's what I say, they're gonna bring us 6 cases.
I want to take a moment, and just go over, we have a checklist that Isabel made for us. Does everyone have a copy of that?
This is
25
Kathy
minutes,
who made this.
veteran paid rate checklist.
Credit for that. Good job, Kathy.
Yes.
I just want to double check everything on the list to make sure we haven't left anything out. And if you can think of anything, an idea, something we left out, speak up, because after today, wheels are set in motion, we may not get it done.
Could we have soda? Could we have soda and water?
Pedro?
Yeah, they have water,
Could we have soda?
no soda. Well, we can ask them if you want it.
Even if it's a couple.
But I think water is nice. Because some people, remember, if you buy Coke, some people maybe want Sprite. If you buy Sprite, some people might want Coke. So I think it's water, me. That's what we've been doing for the past 10 years.
We don't know that.
Nobody complains about it.
Okay.
All right, where's that?
That's all.
Okay, let's reiterate and move down this quickly. Okay, the first thing will be to secure the vehicles from the Miami Lakes Auto Mall. We're all set with that. Okay, secure drivers for dignitary vehicles. We talked about that. We're set. We got, the town councilmen and elected officials be getting their own drivers. And if they need a couple extras, we'll have volunteers on site that will handle that. Secure golf carts for raid use. They need to have got that handled over here. We're all set. We have, how many golf carts?
Genesis just said 6 for you.
Okay.
And I have about 15. I'm doing another poll, so I'll give you a better estimate later.
Okay.
And what time do you want them there? That's where they
They
get.
need to be there before 8.
Before 8.
No.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
They haven't come to the registration. If they come much later than that, it's gonna be difficult to get in, so that's why we need to be here by then. Okay, also the signage for the golf carts and the cards.
That's given at registration, so they need to check in at registration.
So we're gonna give them the signs. It's
And
probably
they go
better,
and they put it on.
it's probably better if we put, my past experience is that we should have someone that knows how to put them on properly, do it, because you can remove vehicles from Fred, we don't want to stick them just anywhere. And the same thing with golf cart, you don't want to blow off.
Well, just so you guys know, the stickers we get are like, they leave like no adhesive.
Use it before. They won't do anything.
They stick with static.
Now, here I'll get your opinion on the signs, because I know we go through this every year. That I think in the past you guys have said, oh, we'll just do the elected officials, like we'll put it on for them, but then you said that someone sometimes come and they change it around, so I leave it up to you guys, what do you think?
Well, the elected officials, they pick whatever G's
They like.
Yeah.
And
And
they
then
won't put it on.
last minute, the last official comes in, oh, I like the red Jeep, and then the guy that picked the red Jeep's like, well, I don't care, I'll take the blue one, so now
They switch teams.
Remember?
They're like, I like
there's
this
like
one better.
musical chairs with their
Remember?
Jeep. So it's,
Pick it up,
yes,
pick up
give
their
the
own
elected
sign, and they
officials
will
a
put it
sign, or whatever Jeep they pick, that's the sign they can put it on.
Except the grand marshal, the grand marshal, we get to pick which vehicle.
So you guys, that will be the ones that you guys put on.
There's somebody always brings a convertible Lexus.
I think it was the mayor.
Mayor.
Okay, so we're good as far as the vehicles. We're moving on to the water and food. The water we're okay with, secure volunteers for water pickup and drop off. I believe the drop off has already been done by,
I'll call you tomorrow after I spoke with Vicky Bakery,
okay.
so
Yeah,
just
just
to make sure
confirm
so
that.
you can feel, okay.
So we're
They
gonna,
don't do drop off, that needs to be picked up.
I'll
That I understand.
pick it up myself.
okay, so we're gonna
That's
take
the
the
water,
the other water.
No, no, I mean, Vicky Bakery.
water.
So pick it up, yeah.
Secretary can drop off the water here.
Yeah, Judy's coming up.
I don't know about the water, because Judy said her stuff was dropping it off. at the
Yeah,
water
we have,
station.
they
That's
have,
what she
Yeah,
told
no,
me.
you're
they know where they're gonna drop.
What-
Matter of fact,
what we're talking about is the tables.
So we don't have to get
Like,
water.
you
in
need
there.
to get
They're
her.
always in
We
there.
just wanted to make
It's
sure.
in chairs.
Okay.
okay, moving back to mascots and characters, confirm mascot attendance. Do we have any mascots? coming?
There's ended up saying that they have an event, they're not gonna be able to come. The Dolphins didn't respond to the request. And the Miami Heat were asked, I kind of checked off everything in the form, which includes the golden oldies, the mascot and the heat dancers.
Right.
But they offered the golden oldies, so I'm still working on it to see if they can bring the
There's
dancers.
the golden oldies.
They're like, oh, see, that's your.
I just say, I'm saying that dance, I heard that they can make the whole parade.
They might get a crab.
We already know that we pair them up with
Star
your
Wars.
soup and the chain gear.
Or is it coming?
So if that happens, great. If it doesn't happen.
You know, one of them.
Okay, as far as the change area for Gary's people, we're all set with that.
We're all
That's
set.
all done. Your guys, space cadets.
Yeah.
Okay, secure the student volunteers. Looks like they're here.
We had 17.
17. And thank you. Terrific bunch of guys, girls.
Yeah.
Can't say enough good things about him.
Oh, the
if I-
flag, the flag.
Okay, we mentioned that. Good idea. The flags, the little flags that we hand out, that's the one.
Yeah, they are scheduled.
No, that's it. Wait a minute.
Thursday.
How many we get?
You guys told me to order more than last year,
Okay.
so,
That's good.
yeah, that's all I have right now.
We're good at that. Okay, secure 5 adult volunteers.
We got 7.
Yeah, 7, okay.
Fine.
Are any of the women from the women's auxiliary, Gary, are they, from you?
I'm sorry?
The women's auxiliary, are they gonna?
They'll be there.
Mhm.
With the profile.
That's another thing too. If you know someone that needs a ride or whatever, we have a float out there and there's seats available. So just, tell them to come and
Right.
get the ride in their float. So it's like, wait, everybody.
I'll get maybe I'll get some.
The scheduled meeting week before parade, that's what we're doing now. Distribute shirts and assignments. When are we gonna get, we're gonna do that the day of the parade?
The day of the parade.
Again, we got-
I'll be in touch with them. You can give them their assignment, because I already have them set up.
As far as the lineup, is there anything we need to review with the lineup?
I think Isabella emailed the lineup to the
Committee,
committee.
yes.
But I'll buy some, you know.
So if you have any recommendations or any changes that you want to make to the lineup, let me know.
We have the band space, that's the main thing. And one of the things that's been an issue in the past, and I wanted to bring it up. And if anyone has a solution, please, speak. What happened is last year, we had at one point, there was almost it seemed like forever, it was probably 15-20 minutes by the time one group crossed the finish line, so the next group came in.
Yeah, the delay.
So we
The delay involved.
have a plan in place for that.
Okay.
So one of
Could
the
you share
things that I did was I sent Isabella, a form like to distribute to
You'll have a
the
copy of it.
participants when they register. So that they know to leave, not be tailgating, because that's the other thing, that a lot of the vehicles, they tailgate each other, and the groups, they're like right on top of each other. To leave sufficient space between each other so that when there's somebody performing, because the parade stops pretty much when somebody's performing. But if they continue moving, then there's where you're gonna have the gaps. Additionally to that, Nancy is preparing stop signs. So, all these volunteers, some of them are gonna be assigned as section leaders, and they're gonna walk the route, the parade route
Great.
with the stop signs. We're gonna be on the radios and letting them know when to stop the parade.
Radio.
Go down the parade.
The good
So that's,
radio.
we're gonna
We
have
have enough
radio.
radio.
So that's one of the strategies that we're working on. Nancy is kind enough to be preparing the stop signs, the prototype.
sign, this part, stop part.
We did that a few years ago with the radios, but the radio didn't work.
The signs are this size.
Okay,
If not,
that's
we'll
The
have.
stick that I bought. And I glued two together for strength, but we only have four because I was told to order 4 stop signs. So technically, you're gonna have 5.
Yeah.
The old lady can keep this old one if you like, whichever
lady?
gets them. Which one? This one.
So
The top
Mary,
old
would this
lady.
be a good time to talk about to the volunteers, because I know that we only have like 10 minutes. and
Absolutely,
They have to leave, just so that, because your role is like super important in the parade. I can't even tell you how important and pivotal it is. So we have 4 sections. We have color coordinated each section, so make it easier for the participants to go to the sections. We're gonna have 2 volunteers per section, and you're gonna be responsible for picking up the cards that they're gonna give you, keeping them in order, in accordance to the lineup. They know pretty much where to line up. And then when the parade starts, you're gonna be walking along with the parade with your section. And we have 2 MCs during the parade. We have one at Main Street, which is Charles, and then we have one at Town Hall, which is Kiki. She's the other MC. So you're gonna have 2 sets of cards. You give one to Charles in the order of the lineup in your section. You hold on to the next set, and you wait till you get to Main Street and give it to Kiki, again with the same order. You're gonna have one of the stop signs that Nancy is putting together, and a radio. If the radio doesn't work, then you're gonna have your cell phone as a backup, and somebody will be at Main Street letting you know when there's a performance so that you can stop the parade. You have the stop sign, and I'm gonna tell all the participants to pay attention to you guys, right? So you put up the stop sign, slow down the parade, stop the parade, so that we eliminate those gaps, so we minimize the gaps as much as possible. And so that's one of the assignments is to those sections. We're gonna have 8 volunteers just for those sections. Some of the volunteers will also be at La Estrella, which is where the Star Wars figures, the mascots change. That one is more of a boring role, but it's important because, they leave all their stuff there. So we need 2 volunteers to be there just to watch out, make sure that nobody goes in there that they're not supposed to. We're also gonna have volunteers at the water stations, and that's another method to slow down the parade a little bit because the participants, it's hot, so we'll stop for water. So we're gonna have volunteers there. We're gonna have volunteers distributing flags, because everybody likes to have a flag before the parade. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. And let me see if I missed any. So those are the assignments, and I'll be sending them out. I already prepared them. So I'll be sending them out to everybody so that you know what to do. We're all gonna meet at registration, 9 o'clock, no later than 9 o'clock. That's already pushing it 9 o'clock. So if you can be there earlier, let me know and I'll meet you there if you can be there earlier.
Are they gonna perform in front of the first review and store or just in the second?
In the first on Main Street, right? There's gonna be performances on Main Street.
I asked where they gonna perform, were some of the performers gonna perform in front of the first review and staying, just on the second?
They're gonna perform.
They usually do it on the main streets, because that's where they have
Yeah,
the music.
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But a lot of them stop when they get to
Yeah,
town
some
hall,
will and
they
some.
perform there as
You're
well.
right.
Kathy, where's the registration desk?
Registration is gonna be the same place as last year in the parking lot, the staging area, the parking lot.
Parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 things.
The DK is already.
Are we gonna have
confirmed
copies of where the school should go?
And they're gonna be.
The line?
If anybody
Yes.
line-
Yeah,
Yeah, I know last year that was a big question. And the other thing, I can't stress this enough, is I want to recognize Ms. Soto, always coming through and bringing these wonderful volunteers that talk about everything, so thank you.
I think we really covered just
You gotta
about
get
everything.
the,
This
the script for the,
end of the ceremony, we're gonna do the ceremony.
the script and the music for the unit.
Yeah, they gotta do it, you get it to me in time.
Yeah,
You-
well,
you-
let's-
you-
let's see if we can. I do have a question.
Flag for the grand one.
Hold on.
Oh,
Quick question, Genesis just wanted to know where should they park their trailer with all the golf carts that drop off?
Where to park
Yeah,
the
I
golf
don't-
carts?
Trail.
The trailer.
The ones that she's lending you guys, she's trailering.
The golf carts are going, the register, there'll be an area where we put up all the cars right near the registration desk. Actually, in front of that, where all of where previously where we had the VIP cars.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll have the golf carts along with them.
Yeah, but they're putting in the trailer. I would do, I would do town hall.
How about back here? Town hall.
Town hall,
right?
I don't know. Would have them here, like Charles said, and then they can just drive them across the street.
Yeah.
But is it
In
because
the
they're
back
coming
of
a day
town hall.
earlier? Sorry.
No,
I'm not
no,
sure.
they're trailing off.
Never mind.
No, that morning, she's trailering
Yeah.
for them.
Right here,
But
town hall.
I guess I just wanna be clear, because she told me that there's drivers. pickup.
Yes, she confirmed that
They're
is
just
gonna be
coming
a
in.
driver. I guess they're coming on their own.
Okay,
They're
okay,
not
okay,
actual
okay.
physical
I don't think it's right
cars,
on
they're just
974.
trailers.
Okay.
So do you want her to meet here at town hall and then they could drive them over like?
It depends on you guys, if you guys think we have space in that registration area.
No, wait.
Did they go on?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. have it.
It's just to drop them.
They need to be in the lineup with the other cars for VIPs because they're gonna all ride together, correct? So
Sorry.
we're not
No,
gonna
but
space them.
because he has a better idea.
Wait, when you said to drop them off, the trailer's not gonna stay?
No, I don't know.
No, it has to stay, because they take them out.
That's what I thought. If you're gonna park the trailer, it's better here in town hall. If you're just gonna drop off the parks, the staging area.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the trailer's leaving,
And
They
then
can
when
drop
the
the cars in
driver,
the staging area and then bring the trailer back over to the town hall.
parking back here.
Back
Yeah.
here. That's a good.
Or even easier, just have them park it here and drive across the street. You don't want that trailer anywhere
You
near.
can-
the- Yeah,
you
yeah.
can park it here in town hall, and now when the drivers arrive, let them arrive at town hall, and they take their golf cart across the street essentially.
I think the drivers are around. I still get town hall.
And then the registration will show them where to park on the.
Like, oh, you-
The driver for the island.
Oh, was her here earlier than 8 o'clock because they'll, you know.
Cause I think I had told her 8 for the drive. Well,
Yeah, driver
For the
thing,
golf.
but for the actual trailer, they should be here earlier I'm sure it's gonna take time to take
Okay.
everything off.
and that's fine, that's before the road closure, so they should be able to smoothly get in here.
Okay.
So, you said what was on the, they start closing the rooms.
I know that they try to wait last minute until they can close because we're affecting traffic, which is really like 10 or a few minutes before 10.
But I know that last year they had.
Oh, I told him early, but if you want, I can reconfirm tomorrow. What time do you want them there?
You know what they did last year? They dropped off a bunch of cones and then we just set up the cones.
So we're doing the same, you're right, we do the same thing.
Tomorrow.
As long as they have all the tall cones, like.
We're just talking about Yamador.
We need you.
Hey.
This place is never on package.
Yeah.
There's some parents here already. Come on.
Yeah.
Yep, please.
I'm gonna be in touch with you. I'm gonna, send all the information on WhatsApp. And yeah, so I know that you're here until 7. I don't think I give you any later. On the day of the parade, we're gonna distribute the volunteer shirts. So, try to be here a little early so you can change and everything. And then, like I said, I'll let you know where your parents should drop you off, just because we're gonna be blocking off some street.
I will also add to that, it's obviously really hot, so please make sure you guys have a good breakfast. Please make sure to hydrate. We'll have water bottles for you guys as well and little pastelitos, but
Right.
please make sure you have a good breakfast because you're outside. Comfy shoes, yeah. Basketball shorts or like joggers, loose joggers, anything light because it gets hot.
Yeah,
And you're gonna be outside. So hat, sunscreen, shades, please
Don't
make sure you're
forget-
ready.
The hour changes Saturday night.
Correct, that's the other thing.
And
Right.
don't forget to change your.
You go back an hour.
So back.
Go back.
So- Be here till 1, so they'll stay after the ceremony to help you.
So whoever's staying till 1, and you working the shift until 1, you guys are welcome that 1, we start the luncheon, and you guys are welcome to have lunch with us then. But again, have a good breakfast, because that needs to hold you off.
Till one.
So one.
And I've included your parents in the group chat as well. So I think I got everybody, so just make sure that they're aware of everything that's going on and they have access to, all the communication.
They'll be there probably at 8:45, just to make sure that they can get all the shirts and get them. One of them is asking me if they are driving there, where do they park their car?
Well, some of the area is gonna be dropped off. I'm gonna tell them where it's, just outside of that.
So the
that
public
area.
parking, there's the parking garage over here with the.
Yes.
View.
Plenty of parking.
The staging area, the far west side.
Far west.
Yeah.
By the hill, by where the bridge, or the little.
Well, that's where we
She has, that would be
also.
perfect. I didn't get the email, the picture. was
Haven't
not-
sent it.
Yeah, because that email, she has a picture of it really well.
Yeah.
We can send that on the chat to see exactly. what-
Yeah, that's what I did last year too, for the volunteer. So I'll send all the information and whatever you need, any questions that you
We can
have,
text you.
feel free to reach out to me.
Thank you guys for coming tonight.
Thank you so much.
Parents, thank you for bringing them, parents.
Yes.
Thank you, parents.
It's school night, they gotta go.
And you're welcome, parents, you're welcome to stay the day of the parade.
Thank you.
If you want to pitch in.
Thank you.
We thank you on time as well.
Have a little one.
You are lucky.
Let's get started.
Everything I'm following. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, sir? How are you?
We are absolutely.
¿Cuántos son ustedes? Ya me está regalando 100 comidas y cazabanas. A veces para que en 55 euros. Thank you, sir.
Para el día de.
Parece que parece bien. Cuando ahora, bueno, yo voy a traer pastel, yo voy a traer 150 comidas de chef. 150 sí, nosotros maybe no los mismos 50, pero hay más de 150 comidas. Y yo las traigo a las 12. No, aquí, la voy a traer aquí. Individual para hacer. Sí, claro. Sí, son sí.
Public safety, get in here, boys.
Meeting adjourned.
Okay.
I understand.
I know.